So it's kind of unintentional, but we're redoing this room. It's gonna be a laundry room, and then the master bath is gonna expand. This used to be a door into the den. And when we were pulling a lamp off the wall, it was mounted to the wall. And there's wallpaper. There used to be wood lath, and then they put wallpaper, and then they drywalled over that at some point. And it's blue now. Before that, it looks like it was white, and before that, green. Now, the paint color we picked for the whole house is almost identical. Is that spooky or what? The house forced us to pick this paint color. We didn't pick it. The house picked it. So this is the first room that we've painted this color. And the trim's gonna stay basically that color. And we're gonna put crown molding. The ceilings are all gonna be white. And the floor is gonna get darker. So we hope that it doesn't look, what do we hope it doesn't look like? A mint chocolate chip ice cream? Because the whole house is gonna be this color. And it's the color that the house chose. We did not choose it. Painting begins. Sherwin-Williams celery. Doing the hallway, all the trim, not the walls. That's another project for another day. Doing in here, frost work. And celery in here. Guys are already going. Painting all the trim in here. And then our bedroom, frost work. And then the living room, celery. And celery is what color the dining room is. So it's gonna look kind of like that. Most of the house is that color. And then all the trim's gonna be kind of an off-white. I forget what the name of it is, Hyacintha. It's gonna be a little whiter than this. All the trim getting redone. All right, we're knee deep in down here. They've got everything kind of taped and prepped, and they did all the sanding today. Now, upstairs, I've not been upstairs. I've tried to stay out of their way, but I've been anxious to come up here and see it. So they put one coat on everything up here. I think all the walls have one coat on them today. Yeah, that looks way better up here. And it looks like they've done some of the trim. And I do not think they've painted any in this room. Yeah. And then they did one coat in here. It's hard to see. Shiplap. Looks good. It's very soothing colors. It's like 5:30 in the morning. We moved out of the bedroom again. So I've just got to move everything to the middle now. This is our last of the major projects inside, all this painting. And thankfully, because I'm so tired of everything in our house being covered in dust. That was literally, we just put that in this room last weekend, completely clean and dusted. And they've been sanding out in the hall. And then I was doing some drywall removal in the bathroom, but I was taped down, so I don't think any of my dust got out here. I think that was all sanding on the trim in the foyer. So anyway, we'll finally be done with all the nasty, dusty stuff. It's all looking up from here. So we wound up having to paint the ceiling, and also he's painting the trim, and Emily wanted that done anyway. So that's a win. Looks good. And Jake's pulling the trim off the windows. He's already done it down here. Painting is done. All the trim's been painted. Everything's still in the middle of the rooms, but it's all been wrapped up. Went with bluish tint in here, greenish everywhere else. Our bedroom's blue. Looks a lot better. Are you glad the painting's finished? Huh? Yeah, I'm glad it's finished too. And then we got the living room painted. Had to do the ceiling in here as well, and the trim, because we pulled a light down and I did some spot painting, and you could totally tell because the ceiling had been painted so long ago. And then that trim, we're not sure, that is the same color as this trim, but it's kind of an optical illusion when it gets up near that white. You know, we had the pattern around here painted white, kind of to match the ceiling. And you might can see it on the video, but it just looks whiter than the ceiling looks. And it's because of the floors reflecting up. It's just, there's all kind of little optical illusions going on there. But it makes the trim look a little darker than this trim. So we might go back and paint that the flat to match the ceiling as well. That room's done, and then our bedroom, it stayed kind of the same color. It just stayed blue-ish, but it's a lighter blue. So now we get to put everything back together. This is the last time